years ago, she finally decided it was time to turn her researcher's brain, her journalist's eye, and her mother's heart to the subject that is no doubt near and dear to all of our hearts, which is boys. Her latest book is called Masterminds and Wingmen, and we are very glad to welcome her back to Washington to tell us more about it. Franz Wiseman.
We are blind to the experiences that our sons are having with us and the experiences they're having with their friends and their peers. And it's right in front of us, but we can't see it. So this is the big one. When they get into the car, you start asking them a million questions. Now because this is a logical thing, well-meaning experts and parents have come up with. Your child gets in the car, you want to express interest in their life, right? Makes perfect sense. That is not at all the way it looks like to your son. What it looks like to your son is, there's a quote in the book from a guy named Jake who said to me, I'll never forget it, he says, when I see my mother, she says to me every single day, what are the 5 most important things that happened to you today? And then he looked at me and he was like, she exhausts me. One of them said to me, I mean, honestly, if my dad came home from work and I saw him and I said, so Dad, did you get all your emails done? Why didn't you get back to me? Don't you have a lot more things to do? I mean, really? Do you need to focus more? What would my father do? And I thought, okay, I get it. For the overall of things that I think we are not getting it with boys, is I think that our assumption that starts very early, that boys love destruction, love to light things on fire, love things to be loud, and therefore we make we make a connection in our head that boy, even at very young ages, because he likes to do things like that, therefore does not really care about relationships. So the stereotype, it's not even a stereotype, it's what we research talks about, is that girls are relational and they do doll play and they talk to each other, and boys are over here smashing rocks and smashing trucks. That might be true in the bell curve of things, that larger proportion of girls do that and larger proportion of boys do the truck thing, which does not take away from the fact that boys at a very young age really need relationships, really want friendships, feel lonely, feel left out and rejected, want love, want connection. Parent education is an essential part of raising confident, successful kids.